It's the usual suspects. What you know about the art of war, man? I'd be lying if I told you we were soldiers.
So let's look at the song "Lucky Me" again, right? If you've seen the movie Poetic Justice, it stars Tupac Shakur and Janet Jackson. In the movie, Tupac is actually named Lucky. And in my song "Lucky Me," I'm actually talking about Janet Jackson in some parts of the song. One of the things that I mentioned is a guy called James DeBarge. And I know people will be like, I said never played an album by James DeBarge. All I know is that man once had Janet. And what I'm saying is James DeBarge had, when I was growing up, one of the most beautiful women, and she still is an amazingly beautiful person, like just beautiful soul. You know what I mean? Beautiful type of person, great personality. Janet Jackson is an amazing person. In fact, one of the Jacksons that made it without having to be under her brother's shadow. She forged her own path. But coming back to the subject is, when I talk about James DeBarge, he got married to her, but because of his drug abuse, I mean, it's kind of like, man, dude had Janet Jackson, but he fumbled that. If I'm going to get into another song real quick, I'll touch on a subject that's really hot right now, which is John Jones. I say on a song called Boomer. First of all, Boomer is synonymous to hip hop, because anybody that's a staunch fan of hip hop music knows that Boomer is the name of DMX dog. The late DMX had a dog, rest in peace, both of them, DMX and Boomer. DMX had a dog that he named Boomer. And I ended up naming my song after that because I started with the lyrics, "Lord, I come to you hungry and tired, bumping X in my stereo, low pro tires," on the song Boomer. And that's a DMX prayer. So the first lines are actually coming from DMX. I like to kind of give credit, or rather pay homage, to people that have inspired me, or people that may be inspiring my creative process right that moment. And that's what I did with the song Boomer. I decided to call the song Boomer. And on the song Boomer, I actually say, "We can go knuckle for knuckle, I'll serve you a nosebleed." So what I'm saying is, if you got into a fight with me, minimum, if we're going knuckle for knuckle, no weapons, minimum at least, whether I win the fight or I lose, at least minimum, you're going to have a nosebleed. And that's not me saying, "Oh, I'm an aggressive human being," or "I love violence." In fact, I'm very much a chill person. I'm more Bruce Banner than I am like an aggressive character. And Bruce Banner is chill. He knows deep down inside why he avoids aggression, and that's just me. And so I say, "We can go knuckle for knuckle, I'll serve you a nosebleed." And, I give the beat some space to breathe. And then I say, "Activated character, prime John Jones." So when I say activated character, if you listen to Boomer, I'm basically saying it's like you're playing a video game and the character that I've chosen to activate as me is John Jones. And he's back in the testing pool. So that's amazing news. Maybe we might see him fight on the White House lawn or whatever's going on with the UFC. But that's my word. And that is decoded. Peace.